Live. Let me share my screen.
Don't forget to hit the record button, Rick.
I will do that as soon as I, sorry, I will do that first. Thank you. Except for I don't like to have all this, this negative stuff, me trying to find my way on my screen recorded, but I guess I don't have a choice on that one. So slideshow, play from the beginning. All right. Anthony, tell me if you can see the NewAge Live. Perfect. All right, welcome everybody to NewAge Live. This is going to be a great call tonight. First of all, I want to say happy International Women's Day, and especially to all of the women on the call. Thank you for pulling away from your day and joining us on this call tonight. I believe this is going to be like one of the most special calls ever because we're honoring International Women's Day tonight. But before we get there, let's go through a couple of our action items. Transformation Throwdown ended, and tomorrow we'll be making announcements about the winners. And next Monday night is going to be an announcement and a party. And those that won, we're going to ask to speak. So you don't want to miss that transformation. If you can mute that, Anthony, that would be great. And next up, so next Monday, you want to be on next Monday. You hear that? And the winners.
I'm just messing around.
Thanks, Anthony. So the winners, as you know, the first place gets 1,000 shares of stock at $1,000. And second place gets $500 and 500 shares. And third place gets $250 and 250 shares. And I went through today, and I will tell you, there's going to be a little bit of a surprise. There may be multiple third place people. Just saying. That's kind of an inside thing. So you may want to pay attention next Monday. Also, Elite. This month on loyalty, if you have not tried the new Elite, this is a fantastic product. I mean, it has so many benefits. Hormone balancing is one of the major benefits. If you are an athlete, recovery helps with recovery. A lot of people have had that experience with this product. I love it because in the afternoon, if you're drinking a lot of water, and water just kind of loses its flavor toward the end of the day, it's great to add Elite to. It becomes like your pink water, and it's a wonderful way to add it to your bottled water, any water that you're drinking. So please, if you haven't tried Elite, you need to try it, especially on loyalty. And right now we're in the middle of the power up. Someone new comes in at an active level, and we will power them up to business level. If you are bringing someone new in the business and they come in as a business level, we will power them up to Elite and so on and so forth. So this is a great way to go back to people that have been in the business for a while and say, hey, guess what? If you do a little bit extra, I can get you like powering up to the next one above that even. So very cool, great opportunity. Listen to Brent Palmer's Coach's Corner last night. You and I talked about that quite a bit. Also the 4x4 Club. Anybody who knows what that is, the 4x4 Club, that's right, Anthony. That's enrolling 4 new reps with a minimum of 250 points. The reason why it says 240 is that those that are on the Noni side of the business have an enrollment pack that's 240 points. Theirs runs through April 30th. Us on the RX side runs through April 16th. While you're there, if you're one of the first 100 to get there, then you get 500 stock options. And the 3 top winners that have the most enrollment volume during this period of time can get an additional 2,500 options, or I think maybe 2,000 for a total of 2,500. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have it on the top of my head. Anyway, it's big money, big options, great opportunity. And so that's 4 new reps at 250 points and 4 new customers without a minimum on those customers. So hopefully that's good for all of you. And as you know, this is the time we get to celebrate new title advancements. And tonight we only have RX title advancements because once a month we'll be adding the Noni title advancements because they're a monthly plan. So tonight will just be the RX, and there's quite a few. So Dan, are you with me?
I'm here, Rick. How's it going?
It's always going well. Good to see you.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, congratulations to all the women on the call. You're beautiful goddesses, and we love you. Thank you.
Wow. I don't have anything to add to that because amen.
There you go. That's recognition.
Amen. All right. New team lead, and you earn this with $100 US of lifetime earnings. Let's hear it for Christopher Fredrigil from Nevada.
And then we have Brian Murray from South Carolina,
Don Olmsted from South Dakota.
Kayla M. Gukgeisen from South Dakota,
Gabrielle McWhorter from Alabama.
Fabiola Ramirez from Indiana,
Angela Stolikas from Michigan.
Donna Hogan, Michigan,
Andy Ross from Arkansas.
Thomas Torney from Ohio,
Patrick Van Haften from Michigan.
Shelley Carey, Michigan,
Melody R. Bradley from Florida.
Sherry Swilly from Florida,
Peggy Cudworth from Arkansas.
Michael Ordway from Michigan,
Patricia Ortiz from California.
Melissa Hanson, Minnesota,
Melissa Stone King from Michigan.
and Janie Parks from Tennessee.
And from our friends up north in Canada, Gina Mayor from British Columbia.
And then we have Tina Jennifer Potvin Carrier from Quebec.
And Tammy Anderson from Alberta. Congratulations, our new team leads.
Hey, good job, team leads.
Love our new team leads. And for senior team lead, and you were in this with $200 USD lifetime earnings, Fang Zhang from New York.
Francisco J. Espinosa from New Mexico.
Tad Niblet from Alabama.
Jennifer Fenton from Iowa.
Deanna K. Swetzig from Colorado.
Rhonda Etherton, Kentucky.
Sheila Kirkpatrick from Tennessee.
Mary Veltri from Illinois.
Kevin Hancock from Idaho.
Alan Lee, South Carolina.
Michelle Joyner from Texas.
Mark Hood, Florida.
Kathy Law, Kentucky.
Jenny Hoagland from Michigan.
Vanessa Morosini from Colorado.
Jade M. Danley, Alabama.
Kevin Foster from Texas.
Rochelle White, Alabama.
Tula Haralambous from California.
And then in Canada, we have Pierre Begin from Quebec.
René Claude Guillasson from Quebec.
Genevieve Caron from Quebec.
Isabelle Leblanc from Quebec.
And Natalie Dubois from Quebec.
New
That was
senior
our
team lead.
That was our best French-Canadian accents like ever. I'm going to give
Nice,
ourselves
right?
a little shout out on that one. Good job.
New supervisors who earned this with lifetime earnings of $400 USD. Lynn Kronk from Tennessee.
Aurika Galan from Oregon.
Elizabeth Clark from Colorado.
Jonathan Sexton, Arkansas.
Nancy Kotheimer from Kentucky.
Jerry Wyndham, Mississippi.
Layla McIntyre from Texas.
Michelle Bella Gamba from Florida.
Kelsey Marie Bego from Michigan.
Laura Hodney from Massachusetts.
Jude and JC Simon from Louisiana.
Ingrid Gamboa de Arce from Alabama.
Justin Chapman from Colorado.
Delaney Peterson, Washington.
Jade Ronk from South Dakota.
And in Canada, we have Julie Paquette from Quebec.
And Johan Bussiere from Quebec.
Well done, supervisors. Good job, guys.
Well done, new supervisors. And now new senior supervisors, and earned this with $600 US lifetime earnings. Patricia Valencia from California.
Alice Walker, Indiana.
Christy Smith from Oklahoma.
Verlin Lee, Alabama.
Sophia Rouse from Iowa.
Beatrice Casadiego Romero from Illinois.
Julie Wilson from Colorado.
Paulina Hockey from Florida.
Richard Barra from Arizona.
Buford Smith, Alabama.
Diane Odom from Florida.
Joanne Shemek from Texas.
Kimberly Goodell from New Hampshire.
And then in Canada, we have Janice Arlene Jordan from British Columbia.
Maggie Savard from Quebec.
Cindy L. Greenwood, Alberta.
Catherine Gouet from Quebec.
And Marilyn Leclerc from Quebec.
New senior supervisors, congratulations.
And your supervisors, well done.
Awesome. Had a really good week last week, as many of you know from our other calls, and new managers, and you earned this with lifetime earnings of $800 USD. Let's hear it for Jennifer Leon from Michigan.
And Bruce Beardmore from Michigan.
And Riley Niblett from Alabama. Riley, you are killing it, tearing it up. Way to go, my friend.
Riley, well done, buddy. Congratulations, managers.
Yeah, Riley brings the average age down on these calls. It's great. We want more Riley.
I love it.
Awesome. New senior managers who earned this with 900 USD lifetime earnings. Kathy Plants from Nebraska.
And Lisa Mason from Maryland.
Awesome. Great job. New senior manager.
Y'all.
Beautifully done. New directors who earned this with lifetime earnings of 1,000 USD. Danessa G. Alford from Tennessee.
And Tammy Lucibello from Florida.
And from up north in Canada, Sylvain Leclerc from Quebec.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
That's awesome. And Sylvie just entered the waiting room.
So wait, let's re-recognize her. We got to re-recognize her.
Just entered the waiting room. We just let her in. Congratulations, Sylvie Leclerc from Quebec.
Hey, there you go, Sylvie. Just in time. Just in time.
I love that when I see that they just entered. New vice presidents, lifetime earnings of 1,000 USD. Jasper Davis from Alabama. Verna
Bruner from Texas.
Tanya McCrary from Texas. Well done, new vice presidents. Serious, yeah. New senior vice presidents. Blake Oakey from Nebraska. Way to go, Blake. New senior vice president.
Blake.
Well done. New officer. Elizabeth Defort from Quebec. She's not going to be happy that there's an American flag next to her name, but sorry, Elizabeth, we will correct that next time. She is from Quebec, Canada.
We apologize to everybody in Canada for that error. And Kim Frigeries from Michigan.
Go, Kim and Elizabeth. New officers.
Well done.
And guess what we have?
What?
New chairperson level 2, or I should say chair people in their case. Here, let's have a drum roll. Come on, Dan, drum roll.
I'm so excited for this.
Aaron and Ginger Decker from Michigan, chairperson level 2. Woo!
Yes. Yes. Congratulations, you guys. This is a huge deal. Huge deal.
That is so awesome. And I know this person is going to want to say something about that. So I'm going to bring on our special guest and let her speak for a few minutes. And then we're going to invite all of our women of the North American Partners Council to join us. And I'll read their names. I'll show the slide, but wanted to introduce Deanna first. And I know she'll want to say something about our new chair people as well. So Deanna, are you there?
Hey, totally. I want to say something about our new chair people because I mean, she's okay. Where do I start? She's on our scientific advisory board. I talk to her regularly. Not only she's one of my very best friends, but she's someone I collaborate with all the time. I mean, listen, we love her husband too. We really do. But on International Women's Day, I must say, you know, that to have them both have such a remarkable achievement and be such tremendous leaders. I know there's a lot of people on this call who have been personally touched by them and that they've made a huge impact. And, you know, Ginger making an impact in people's health and well-being. So I'm just thrilled to no end that we get to congratulate them.
Cool.
And I get to be a part of that.
Amen. That's awesome. So Deanna, it's International Women's Day. And other than me, who it's arguable that I have a lot of estrogen, but what I want you to do is kind of share your thoughts on a day like today about, and I'm going to ask this of all of our Partners Council women as well. What has this industry and company meant to you as a woman, as a businesswoman? You know, just how has that empowered you, and what does that mean to you, as well as your kind of vision of moving forward? I'll have you close the call out as well. So if you want to save something till then, you can.
Sure. I mean, I guess first of all, what International Women's Day really means to me is that we continue to have we have equality, gender equality. because I believe in that. You know, I cannot tell you how many times in my life I've been in meetings and I am the only woman sitting around a table of all men. And so I think the more we move to gender equality, it was only 100 years ago when women couldn't even vote. And so as we continue to progress and grow as a society and communities, we realize that everybody has a place and it should be equal. So I love that. I love my male counterpartners. I truly do. But as an executive of this company, we're also looking to have more diversity within our leadership team to help represent truly our industry, because our industry is what, 75% women. And what this industry has meant to me personally is I've been in the health and wellness industry my whole life. So to be able to be a part of a movement or a group that allows us to make money on our own time, on our own schedules, but also make people's lives better, nothing, you know, fills my heart up more, you know? So for me, it's, you teach the world how to be healthy, you give them the tools to do that, and then you give them a vehicle where they can financially make that. That's a beautiful gift out to the world. And especially for you know, moms who kind of do want it all, right? They want to be present with their kids. They want to make an income. They want to do all of that. That's not easy. I talked about in a short video I made, you know, I like to multitask, but I'm also a fan of overlapping. So when I'm mentoring women in business, I always say, well, try to figure out how to overlap things that you love. So you're doing some work. Is there a way you can bring your children involved into that? So you're spending time with them as you're doing your work, or you're finding you don't have any time for yourself because after work, you're spending time with your kids, you know, and just doing what your kids want. Well, get your kids into the hobbies that you like, and then you create an overlap, something you love, and you get to do time with your kids. And so I've tried to do those balancing acts in my life, but the really network marketing, I've seen it take, you know, single women, the lot on their shoulders, and give them freedom to live their lives. And as they have freedom financially, they're also getting freedom from what ails so many other people, because people fall over dead of diseases that are completely preventable, you know, just by changing lifestyle.
Amen. So you're in a lot of those same meetings and a lot of other meetings I'm not privy to. How excited are you for the future, Deanna?
How excited am I for the future?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have so much cool stuff happening. I mean, we're meeting with the board on Wednesday, and I'm the worst with secrets, so I can't answer too much of this.
Oh,
but there's a lot of
slips.
we just keep looking at ways to innovate, and also taking what we do have and making it sexy. Because the reality right now, if you look at the data and you look at how COVID has changed people and what they care about, they're caring about transparency. They're caring about companies that support diversity, companies that have a cause behind them. They care about products that make a real difference in people's health. Immunity is a topic right now. It's a big topic. Why does someone die from this disease and somebody else doesn't? And so your immune system is your first line of defense, and it is an easy topic to get into. So I feel like more than ever, and the research is backing it, the polls are backing it, you know, when we look at, like, we subscribe to really big data centers that give us feedback from what's happening all over the world. And when you look at all of this, the reality is people care. The biggest trends right now because of COVID is purpose-driven, right? That support people, the planet, you know, reconnecting to nature, you know, oh my gosh, exceptional sanitation standards. And we have answers for that, don't we? With Purity Home Detox, and it's not going to hurt you, you know? And when you look at all these big trends, we have so many of the answers, you know, we just do.
Awesome. Well, let's bring on our other ladies so that you can interact with them. And
we're going to bring them all on.
I am. So hold on one second.
Can you pin all of our videos?
Yes, we can. We can spotlight everybody. So
Awesome.
we've invited our Women of the Partners Council. Obviously, Deanna is here. We've got Laura Sales and Shelia Tubtim, Ashley Rowland, Dr. Ginger, Chairperson Decker, Deb Schneider, Amy Summers, and from Mexico, I'm so jealous, Whitney Johns. So let's welcome all of our ladies to come on. And Anthony's highlighting each one of you. I've got you all.
Yay!
So
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm at a party. Like I love these people and I don't see them enough. And the fact that we're all here is so fun.
Right? So I'm actually going to ask each of you, and here it's the order that I read off. So, and what we did is we chose the first one in, which was Laura, and then Shelia, and then Ashley, and then Ginger, and then Deb, and then Amy, and then Whitney. So, or in that order, and I don't care if you get out of order. What am I going to do? Cut you off? No.
Yeah, exactly. It's Women's Day. Shouldn't we control the order on what we want, Rick Redford? Just saying.
I know. And you can. Be it far from me to try to tell you what to do. So with that in mind, I want you to all unmute yourselves. And I'm asking you all kind of the same questions. So number one, what has the industry meant to you as a woman and as a businesswoman? And what you see for yourself and your business partners or your family, or however you want to language this, kind of what's on your mind and on your heart as to what you see the future to hold for all of us. Is that fair enough? So Laura.
Hi.
Hey.
And people might not know, but Laura's in our Founders Club, happened to be one of those folks that were with us from the day before we opened our doors, to be honest with you. And her and Tim are really kind of one of the main reasons why I'm even here. And some of the people I got the closest with right away. And they are, super key leaders in this company. So Laura, it's so great to see you.
Thank you so much, Deanna. It's great to see you as well. And I feel the same way when you said, I feel like I'm at a party. I miss all of you. And some of you I haven't even met in person yet. And I just can't even believe it. But I know that we're all part of this amazing NewAge family. And just, we're so fortunate to have this community and the leadership and the women, the women that we have to lean on and to help us throughout this journey. And it's just so incredible to be a part of this. So Rick, to answer your question, I don't remember all three off the top of my head, but the first one in terms of what has this industry done for me as a woman, I really feel that it has empowered me to kind of be the best version of myself. And I know that sounds a little cheesy, but it truly is. Before RX, I didn't know much about entrepreneurship. I thought I knew about health, but, being a part of this company and learning from Deanna and Dr. Ginger and I just feel like I'm constantly upping my game. I'm always taking my health to the next level. And even now, 10 years later, I'm still learning stuff about health. And you would think that you'd get to this point where you're like, okay, I know it all. I eat organic, stay away from sugar, like all the things, but it's a constant, ever growing process. And I love that because I'm always learning. And so I've had so many health transformations, everything from weight loss to my skin, to the products that I use every single day. I use every single one of the products. They have completely transformed my life. And so that's just one area, right? Like my health, but also becoming an entrepreneur and really stepping into that role. I always joke that I married into network marketing, right? Because I married Tim. But honestly, when we got together, he wasn't with a company and he wasn't building. And so when we decided to start RX, it was really something that we decided to do together. And I got thrown into it head first, and I was pregnant with my first son, and it was challenging, but so rewarding. And it just really made me grow into who I am today. NewAge RX is my life through and through. I live and breathe this company, from the products to the business and the lifestyle that it provides. And so I just honestly, I wouldn't be the mom that I am. I wouldn't be the wife that I am. I wouldn't be the friend, the business partner, any of those things if it wasn't for this opportunity. So hopefully that answers your question, but that's really how I feel, and I'm grateful. So
That was a fantastic answer. And we're lucky to have you here.
thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Sheila, you're up next, and I'm going to let Deanna
I'm
talk about
totally
each
going
of
to introduce her and brag about her for a moment as well.
Please, of course.
Sheila is also in the Founders Club and was also here before we kind of opened our doors. And I have gotten to know her and Duke as well over the years, and truly very important in my life. And not only are you like a badass, a cussed mom, wife, businesswoman, like, you know, she has taught me how to even do like makeup. She just has her stuff together in every way. Always well put together, this woman. So Sheila, I'm so good to see you.
You too, Deanna. Happy International Women's Day, everyone. Rick, to answer your questions, I feel like they are loaded questions, and I'm pretty sure that women are going to reiterate some of the same points. So for me, I feel like this industry, especially being in New Age RX, is the most ideal business opportunity because it can service all women, no matter their circumstance, no matter their background. So for women in their early 20s, 21, 22, and they don't want to have their own boss. They want to be their own boss, but they don't know where to start. They don't know anything about entrepreneur. We have this opportunity for them. Mothers, stay-at-home moms who are held captive by their children at home, but they want to bring home the bacon too. We have an opportunity for them. Women who have their full-time established career, but it's not cutting it and they need supplemental income, they can do this. And then also women in their later years who don't have enough to retire on, but they need money and they're hesitant to join the workforce again. Well, they have the opportunity here. And for me, I can say that as a mother to 2 young children, I have a very terrific 3-year-old son. We are dealing with terrific 3s right now. He's keeping us on our toes. And I have a very sassy 6-year-old. I love that I can be at a public playground on my phone, doing business, making money, watching my children play in the playground. I can handle business doing a Costco run or a Target run. And so it's so simple. Why I love NewAge RX is because we have the premium products, thanks to Deanna. We don't have to sell these products. Selling requires skill. We share it. We share the products, and then we have all the business tools, the smart links. I love that I could be like, okay, girl, you want this, this, and this, send, and you're making that money. I love that you can send links and they could sign up themselves. It's just so user-friendly for women now, right? And we don't have to ship a single product. The company takes care of that. It is so ideal. So I love being in this industry. I love being in RX NewAge for the, like I said, the products, the business tools, the compensation plan. And just like what Laura said, what is more rewarding than thriving as a female entrepreneur is your self-development, your self-discovery, the person that you become, because you discover all your fears, your excuses, everything that holds you back. And when you break past that, because you're going to discover your comfort zone. And when you get out of your comfort zone and you have strong intentions to thrive as a female entrepreneur, you're like this new woman. And so that journey is just so rewarding and so fulfilling. So that's my answer.
I mean, that's a mic drop. Just so you know, like that was fantastic. And you guys are so right. Haven't we just all grown together? Couldn't we just sit around a table and talk about all the ways in which we've supported and grown as a community? Because holy moly, we've all been through some crazy stuff, right? As a community. That doesn't often happen in business either, like regular jobs. Where do you get the support, from a community? So Sheila, that was fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks, Sheila. And next up is none other than Ashley Rowland. And many people don't know Ashley because her husband, Todd, is kind of like more out in the public. And Ashley loves, I mean, she is so awesome, but she kind of likes to take kind of that back row seat and doesn't want. So this is a stepping out of a little bit of a comfort zone. But Deanna, what do you want to say about Ashley? I know you know Ashley well.
You're right. A lot of us know about Todd, right? But this woman, you know, have seen them through a very big journey, right? And stayed strong and diligent and powerful. And just because Todd's out there talking all the time, she is very powerful in the business. And they have been a part of us for this journey for a very long time. So Ashley, just so happy to have you on.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm truly blessed to be here. And Sheila, this is way out of my comfort zone. So, but you know, I honestly want to say for us and for our family, what NewAge has allowed for us to do is live life on our family's terms. We've got to define life for our family. And, you know, you don't know what you don't know. And when Todd was coaching, that defined it for us. It defined where we live, whether it was in Tennessee, Texas, Mississippi, Arkansas. That coaching job defined that. And not only that, it decided what kind of house we lived in, what kind of car we drove, when we went on vacation. Heck, it decided when our third child was born between football games, believe it or not, because my doctor was a huge booster of the school that Todd coached at. And he had to be dead on that football game Friday night. So Kate was born on a Tuesday versus a Thursday. So that coaching world completely decided all kinds of decisions for our family. And when this industry found us, I can say that Todd and I honestly sat down, we made a decision and we made a commitment to change our family's life, like invest in ourselves and invest in our family's future. And therefore now we get to decide for ourselves what kind of house we live in, where we live. I mean, we live on vacation, basically, you know, where our kids can go to school, what college they decide to go to, what cars we drive, when we want to go on vacation, how long we go on vacation. A couple of years ago, we were truly blessed and got to spend 30 days at the Cayman Islands. I mean, the memories that we've been able to do and make for our family and be full-time parents. For 20 years, we have been full-time parents with our kids. Where else can you go do that? So I can say it's here for any and everybody that wants it. And I might not be out on the front lines like a lot of these amazing women are. And so there's no defining role here in your business. It's your family's business. You just decide whatever it is. It's different for every family. And that's the beauty of it. It's not a one size fits all. And so for us, that's what it's done for us. And I'm just happy to be here and be a part of all these amazing women.
And for being out of your comfort zone, that was A plus work. And I think we should just let Todd sit in the audience and invite you on stage because you were phenomenal.
Amen. Great job, Ashley. Well done. So next up is our newest chairperson too. Boom, boom, boom. And Deanna, I know you said a lot, but I know you want to say more. So.
I do. Dr. Ginger, who not only is wicked awesome and on our scientific advisory board, and I work with on just a regular basis and really out to make people's lives better. She's one of those healers, right? Who really tries to help people live better lives. You already know I love you and I think you're awesome. I'm so glad you're on this call.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone. So NewAge, my goodness, how has it changed my life? Well, first of all, I met the love of my life, my husband, in this company, and I could literally just stop there. I mean, that's enough for me, right? But if you look at even what Brent Willis said today in his video, 70% of our company is women. I think the statistic is about 82% of women in North America who make a six-figure plus income are in network marketing. So our company and our industry are championing women. We need to take advantage of that. We really do. We women, we serve a huge community. You know, whether you're a mom, a sister, a daughter, whether you have animals, children, we serve a huge community. And this industry, and especially this company, which I think you all are, if you don't know already, are starting to figure out if you're brand new, how different and how disruptive and how next level and outside the box thinking our company is. You combine that with an industry that allows you to stay home if you want, live your life as all these women have said, on their own terms, and create the life of their dreams. I mean, I always say all the time about our company, we've got the golden ticket. Not to mention the products. The reason I initially got involved with the company is because of the integrity of the ingredients that Deanna has chosen to put together with the products. And then when I learned about the industry, which I didn't really know anything about, you know, I was kind of in my little health world, but now I get to help so many more people than being in an office and you know, seeing one patient after another. I get to literally change lives and serve those around the world. So I can't ask for, I couldn't have dreamed, literally, I could not have dreamed of a more perfect company, industry, husband, situation than what we have here. And I want to just tap on what Shelia said about personal development. That has been something that not only for myself, but it's been so much fun to watch the team grow. People who never believed in themselves, getting the confidence because of their health transformation, but then being able to turn around and share and grow a business and give their 2 weeks notice and just develop as a person and watching them live the lives of their dreams. That is got to be the most, I'm sure you can all agree, satisfying thing out there. It's like your kids. Like, I don't have my own, you know, personal biological kids, but the team and honestly the company and watching them grow. I feel like just a proud mom all the way around.
Yay.
Well, we're very lucky. We're lucky that you serve on our scientific advisory board. We're lucky that you play such an integral part in the company. So,
well, thank you. And I'm the one that feels blessed, honestly. Aaron and I, we love our NewAge family. Or NewAge lifers.
Thank you, Ginger. Well done. Thank you for being on tonight. Next up, our Canadian north of the border member of the Partners Council. Got to know her right after I joined this company, as I did all of the ladies on this call. Well, most of the ladies on this call, some I met later. But Deb from Canada, Deanna, what do you want to say about Deb?
listen, we were lucky. So as we did an acquisition in RX and a company came and joined the RX family, we didn't know the other leaders, but we were so lucky because with that came some remarkable people. And Deb and Ken were two of them. Just really, what do I say about Deb? She's super loving. She cares so much about her team, checks in with her team all the time, wants to see them succeed, super genuine, and just an incredible businesswoman. So we were very fortunate. She happened to be a part of, the company that came and joined the RX family many years back. So Deb, we're just lucky to have you here.
Oh, Deanna, I feel the same. And to be honored to be on this panel with you amazing women who are inspiring women all over the world is truly, truly incredible. And this will get larger and larger and larger. And so just like Dr. Ginger said, 80% of women in North America that make six figures do it in this industry. And so 25 years in the corporate world, beating my head against the wall, making 23% less than the average man in my position, it bothered me. And it bothered me that I didn't have the same opportunity, but I did it because I didn't see another choice. And so all of you have learned it much younger, and how cool. I didn't really get to this industry until I was 51. But I want the women out there that are 51, I'm now in my 60s, that really do you just get comfortable being comfortable? Or is it your time to really figure out your purpose? And a lot of women my age, their kids have moved away and they just feel empty because all we do is work for other people all our lives. And we love that. We're caring, we're giving. But now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to shine. So if you're out there and you're thinking, wow, I'm too old for this, that's too much work, it's not work. From what we've done in this industry, we can go live in the Cayman Islands and never talk to anybody. But are you kidding? Why would I want to miss the power of these women and people changing lives around the world? I get up every day and I don't think about, wow, I got to work hard today. I get on my Zoom and I live on my Zoom and I want to change as many lives. And I'll tell you what drives myself and my husband and all these women is when you see a mom walk across the stage and she's never, been cheered before, right, guys? Oh, it just melts your heart. And you can watch it thousands of times. It never gets old. And someone that walks as team lead and sees that today and sees that and they finally get cheered for, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So where else do you get that, right? So my honor to be with all of you rock stars, that what we're doing is empowering others to do it also in your comfort zone. And don't be okay with okay, because you have more greatness than you could ever imagine inside. And guys, all of us will help lift you up to see that journey. So my honor to be here, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on the call tonight and for sharing that. Awesome. Well, next up.
Rick, I gotta say something about what Deb said, because I just think it's so important. You said something that is, I've seen it happen over and over. People have never been recognized in their lives for what they give back and how they give back. And then that in this industry does that because of the team and community environment. And then to see people that you work with get recognized and loved for all their hard work, not only helping people financially, but in their health. That's like the best part, isn't it?
Yeah, amen.
Yeah, and I know you've just helped so many. All these women have helped so many. Sorry, Rick, I can't help myself. I gotta say, there's just too much good stuff.
You know what? I will never get in the way of you saying whatever you want to say, Deanna. I'm a smart man. So next up from Hayes, Kansas, none other than Amy Summers. So Deanna.
Oh yeah. So Amy, listen, Amy is newer to this group, right? When it just comes from just how many years. But Amy, I'll never forget our first couple of calls, because when you get on a call with someone, you realize, oh, energetically, values wise, we're a match. And I remember Amy's questions when she first came over was, she's the type of leader that's tied into her team and cared so much about all of them and their success. That's everything she was asking. And she wanted to know, do you really have the products that are going to work for my people? Do you really have the products that are going to make a difference? And I was like, woo, hard questions. I like this woman, right? And we knew you'd be a great addition to the team. So Amy, I'm glad you're on.
Oh, well, I am just so humbled to be here, truly. Like I am just looking at this, like when the pictures all came up, and I am just humbled to even be on this platform with all of you. Truly, I am. I always tell my kids, you show me your friends and I'll show you your future. And man, look at my friends. Look at my future. Like this is my circle of friends, right? And I love it. And you're right, Deanna. I do like my team. Okay, sorry. I knew I was like, I am not getting emotional, but this is an emotional business because it draws out that emotion. Because what I want you guys to know, all you women out there, that anything is possible here. Okay, absolutely anything is possible here. And when I was growing up, I live in Kansas and I was born and raised on a farm. Okay. But when I was growing up, I would go put on my mom's high heels and I'd get my dad's briefcase and I wanted to be a boss. I wanted to be a boss. You ask my mom, what do you want to be? I want to be a boss. I want to be a boss. I want to be a boss. Okay. And then as I started growing older, I wanted to be a motivational speaker. Okay. I wanted to go talk to high school kids and just be a motivational speaker. So I went to college and I majored in communications, minored in public relations, and almost flunked out of my speech class. So my dad was like, Amy, maybe you might want to look at a different avenue. Maybe motivational speaking isn't for you. Okay. So what has networking and what has NewAge done? It has given me a voice. I love what all these women said here. is that it will absolutely grow you as a person. See, I was working in traditional sales, so I did find a sales job, right? And I was gone Monday through Friday. And I did find my business, and I had my briefcase, and I was working and, you know, very successful there and winning the awards and whatever. Okay. And everybody looked at me like, oh, Amy, you're so successful. You're so successful. And you know what? I was being robbed. Okay. Because the best job I ever got in the world was to be the mom of Landon, Stana, Cameron, and JJ. Really. To me, it wasn't about a big fancy car, big fancy house, dream vacations, because I had 3 older children, and then God gave us this bonus child of a JJ. And I love her. She's 9. I have kids ages 19 to 9. And my 3 older children, I would take them to daycare and drop them off and pick them up from after school care. And I was being robbed. I was working Monday through Friday, had got that dream of being kind of a boss, right? And no time freedom. I was a weekend mom. All these moms, these stay-at-home moms, it was actually the doctor's wives, right? Let's just be real here. They got to go to the classroom parties. They got to do the Halloween parties. My kids were like, are you coming to the classroom party? I'm like, no, I've got to work. I'm on the road. I'm in a hotel room. Okay. And it killed me. It killed me. And I wanted to be there. And then Jayla came along, and networking came into my life 8 years ago. And I turned to Sean and I said, you know, when your gut, my gut always means God. I was like, Sean, I don't know what this is. I knew nothing about health and wellness. I always joke. I was like, I thought organic meant not fried. Okay, seriously. Okay, and it was a health and wellness company. And Sean's like, you're gonna go do health and wellness while I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper and eating my McDonald's cheeseburger. I'm like, yes, I am gonna go do health and wellness. I am going to do it. But it wasn't about health and wellness. It was about this opportunity. I was like, Sean, I believe this is something bigger here. And who I became along the way, yes, I became, Dr. Ginger and Deanna. I did, because I became very serious about health and wellness because I had a massive health transformation. But I found my voice. And I then started speaking in front of hundreds and thousands of people without tripping over my words and, you know, leading teams and leading people. But you know what I love about it? Yes, I am a boss babe and I love it. I love getting up every morning. I was talking to somebody today and I have the biggest dopamine hit every single morning because this weekend, I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance regionals this weekend with my daughters. We are going to load up. We're going to leave after school on Thursday. And guess what? I don't have to call a JOB and put in a vacation request form. Well, I can take them on a shopping trip if I want. We are living life on our terms because that's what I get to do. I'm like Sheila, and I can do business from the football stadium. I can do business from the softball fields. I can do business wherever. But you know what I love? I don't remember. I think it was maybe Debbie that said this. You know what I love most about this industry and the dopamine hits is seeing the light bulbs go off in other people and in other women. I will tell you guys something right now. There are so many people out there, their light got shut out. Boom. Just like my dad. My dad loves me. I mean, maybe go try something else, or maybe a spouse put him down, or maybe this was put him down. And they're just like, okay, this is just what I'm supposed to do in life. And you know what I get to do? I get to get up and I get to talk to these people and I get to give them hope and dreams. And this is a profession. This isn't some hobby. This is something that women can take a hold of no matter what age you are. It doesn't discriminate your education background, your partner. Look at your 5 friends. I'll show you your future. Get around successful people. You know, I stopped hanging around the people that were, you know, at happy hour every night. I started getting around successful people, getting my nose in books and who I became along the way. But most importantly, it's seeing other people rise up. It's seeing them like, oh my gosh, you know, when you see something like, I think I can. And it becomes like, no, I can. And I know I can. And watching all these people empower themselves is the best service in the world. We're here to serve others. And this company has it all. This is a platform where you can truly come here. You got the Deannas and the Aarons and the Gingers and the Ashleys and the Lauras and the Sheilas and the Whitneys. Man, who wouldn't want to be here? Who wouldn't want to grab this? I'm like, it is absolutely incredible. So I'm going to tell you women out there, I don't care what age you are, where you're at, who put your light out, go get your light because it's in there. God gave you a light and you need to let that shine. And you could do it here in this platform.
That was amazing. And you know what's funny? If you showed up now with the Dr. Pepper, this community, well, especially me, but I know Ginger would be right in there with you, would be like, what are you doing? Are you sick today? Or have you lost your marbles? What's happening? And so we're so lucky that you're a part of our community now.
Amen. Well done, Amy. Great job. So last but not least, and had to sit through and wait, and now it's like, how do I top all that? But I know you're up to it. Whitney Johns, last up. And Deanna, what do you want to say about Whitney?
So Whitney is very new in the group, and you and I do not know each other well. However, I do know a lot about you and how you have your own boutique and what an amazing entrepreneur you are and what an incredible businesswoman you are. So we're just really happy to hear from you on the call today and have you be a part of this group.
Thank you. I'm coming to y'all from Cabo, from my bathroom, because the lighting is really bad everywhere. So that's, you see that background, that's the only place I had that had lighting decent enough. But you know, we were talking about this today. I was actually talking, we were in the pool, and I was talking to my husband, and my husband's a coach, and I was a school counselor and teacher before I kind of became an entrepreneur. But my first, right out of college, we were dropping off my resumes to principals, and Jason literally had to push me out of the car. I was so scared to go in. And so what NewAge, what this industry means to me is self-growth. I am a completely different person than I was 5 years ago before I ever, was a part of this industry. I used to be scared to speak in front of people. I never would do it. I'm not afraid anymore. I still get a little nervous. But the thing is, you should never apologize for being a powerful woman. And the biggest issue I see when I bring people on is they just don't have belief in themselves. They just don't believe that they can do it. They see other people that can do it. They're like, well, she can do it, but I can't do it. And so that confidence is just not there. And you've just got to say, you know what? No, if she can do it, I can do it. I am a powerful woman, and I'm going to make it happen. And so, you have to invest in that personal growth every single day. I will always tell people the first 30 minutes of your morning should be in personal development. And you just have to work on yourself more than you work on anything else. And you can be and do anything you want. You truly can. And I just see so many women every day that just don't have that confidence to go do it. And it's just about belief. It's just about, becoming who you are meant to be. And God put you on this earth to be something special, that he didn't put you here, to not believe in yourself. So just get out there, follow your dreams. And, I think there's not a better opportunity than we have, in our hands with NewAge RX, and you just got to go do it.
And you hopped off of your vacation to hang out with us. So we're so very lucky. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I kind of was stalking you and Jason on your beach photos today, but you're there. Is it your daughter's senior trip? Is that what you guys are doing and gifting?
No, she's just 16. We're just there. Actually, we are here on RX Travel Rewards. We literally bought this trip with our rewards points. I mean, how incredible is that? Like literally a free trip to Cabo at this beautiful resort, all paid for by RX.
You didn't have that at your last company, did you?
No.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
That's the thing that a lot of people don't talk about, but all the extra perks, right? We've talked about community, we've talked about recognition, we've talked about time freedom, we've talked about, health, great products to transform your life. But there are so many extra perks in the whole, grand picture of being a part of our, company and joining this incredible group of people. And
what everyone said is that they didn't all start looking and sounding like they did tonight. In fact, none of them did. I don't think any of them said, yeah, I started, it's a personal development opportunity for everyone. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Look at me. I'm like on this with all this powerful women. I gotta take a picture of this one. Anyway, so I want to thank Whitney, Amy, Deb, Ginger, Ashley, Sheila, Laura, and Deanna for being on this call tonight. I was raised by a single mother and a very dominant grandmother. I have a huge amount of respect for all of you as businesswomen who are balancing, many of you, so many things in life, being mothers, being wives, being sisters, brothers, parents, all the things that you do. And so grateful for each one of you and the impact, positive impact you have on my own life, as well as the lives of the people on this call tonight. I love all of you, and I'm so honored to be a part of a company that has this equal opportunity. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. So with that, I'm going to end with a quote, and then Deanna, I'll let you say a few closing words if you'd like to. The quote is, "Don't sit down and wait for the opportunities to come. Get up and make them." Deanna, last word is yours, as always.
Yeah, I guess I would just end with this. And in honor of International Women's Day, I would encourage all the women on this call today and to remember the best thing about female friendships are when other women reflect back your greatness, right? So reflect back the greatness of the women in your life. Remind them, because often they get ignored if they got a lot of other things going on. So as women, we should be in habits of reflecting back our girlfriends' greatnesses, you know, because there's some incredible women out there doing remarkable things for this planet, for our communities, for our children, our friends, our families. So shine their brightness back on them, everyone. Get in a habit of doing that, and happy International Women's Day.
Yay. All right, I'm going to unmute the lines and